Like, share, subscribe. Live for Love TV. Awesome!
Welcome back to Live for Love TV. Today is the 20th day of the first month of the 23rd year inside the 21st century. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Well, I'm going to give you a quick update. It's going to be very quick on the Usain Bolt saga in Jamaica. It's as I knew it would escalate because Usain Bolt is such a big figure in Jamaica and people are not happy at all with what's happening. So the country's in uproar about what's happened to Usain Bolt. And remember, it's not just Usain Bolt, there's many other people. And in fact, the regular people it's happened to are probably in a worse condition because their pension funds, the things that they put in their savings to last them X amount of time in the future and to whatever they're going to use it for, are now struggling to see if they can get their money back. But it's the Usain Bolt personality and character and the fact that he's almost a national hero in the country that's caused it international outrage that's now hit Jamaica, hit the government and hit everybody. So the latest update is the F.S.C, which is the financial services sector, which is the oversight for the S.S.L, which is a company that ran off with the company that was in disrepute with over the money that's been gone missing from his account. The head of the F.S.C has resigned. Now, he came before the press 48 hours ago and literally stonewalled the press and refused to answer certain questions and answered a few, but refused to answer other questions. And nobody was accepting that in the press and nobody was accepting that in the country. And I'm quite sure, and this is just my hypothesis, I'm quite sure that the government looked at him and said, he's got to go. So I believe he was forced into a resignation. I don't believe it. The way he behaved 48 hours ago, that wasn't a man about to resign. That was a man who thought he was secure in his position. But the government knows he has to go. And so they've now replaced him with somebody from the Bank of Jamaica temporarily to sort of steady the ship. But this isn't ended. This is not ended because the money is we don't know how much money has disappeared all in all. We know about 12 million of Usain Bolt. And the company was already not filing their proper audited reports throughout year after year after year, and this is what the F.S.C are there for, to make sure that everything is in order and they're keeping up with what they're supposed to. They weren't doing it. The F.S.C wasn't oversighting it, and as I said before, in these instances, usually money exchanges hands in order for people to keep doing what they're doing. But as I said in the first video, and I'm just backing it up now, the Usain Bolt issue has turned out good for the regular person, the regular investor and the everyday person in Jamaica, as now a light has been shined onto this financial institution and people are nervous. People are talking about running to take their money out of this company and that company, and even the banks are now, people are nervous about whether the banks are safe as well. So it's a seismic, I mean, I don't know how to put it for those people who don't understand how big it is in Jamaica, this particular issue. You can only put it, it's probably more devastating than Gilbert, when Gilbert passed through in, I think, 1987. It's deadly. It's a deadly shock that's gone through the financial system. And it's not going to end here with this man's resignation. We're going to see more people being brought into the frame and more people, names are going to be called. And people are going to start pointing the finger. You know what they say, falling out amongst thieves. This is what I think is going to happen. People are going to start pointing the finger and say, no, I wasn't responsible for that. It's him, it was her, it was whatever. It's going to go on and on. I think this thing's going to drag on. And in a way, it's good because things have to change. Things have to change. You can't have these type of people continually stealing from people and getting away with it. I believe people need to go to prison over this issue. But I really doubt whether anybody will go to prison. These type are not the sort of people that do go to prison. As I said before, it's usually just a common man that goes to prison. So these people never usually go to prison. So I wouldn't expect that to go. I would like it, but I don't think it will happen. I think that's maybe going a little bit too far. But so long as the names, even if their names are brought into disrepute and when they go to their local churches where they're so respected, people are looking at them and saying, "Oh, so you're a scammer." You're a scammer, just like the little ones that we call teeth and scammers down on the roadside. There's a lot of scammers right up there in these financial institutions and they need to be exposed. Anyway, take care. We'll keep you updated. Live for Love TV.